We hear so much about Kegels, right? Well, what are they? Kegels are the muscles that make a huge difference in your sex life. Where they actually are is they run like a figure eight, a cute little infinity symbol that surround the entrance to the vagina and the anus. But the key about the Kegels is that they play a huge role, not only in arousal, but in orgasms, because what an orgasm is intense contraction and release of muscle tension that feels really good. So the stronger your muscles are there, the better your orgasms are, the more stimulation you get, and the more friction you get against your G-spot. So if you want to have vaginal orgasms or G-spot orgasms, the Kegels are your friend, okay? Now, how do you even identify where these Kegels are and how to use them, okay? The best way to identify the Kegels is by accessing the same muscles that you would use to stop the flow of urine. So if you were peeing midstream, needed to stop, those are the Kegel muscles, okay? But most people do them wrong. So you can try right now, just squeeze those muscles as if you're stopping the flow of urine. And by the way, this is excellent for women, like I said, in terms of the G-spot, but it's really important for men as well, especially for staying power, because you're going to use these Kegels to stave off ejaculation and make yourself last a little longer. So squeeze those muscles now. Now, most of us, and if you notice, as you're squeezing them, we're all squeezing them together now, as you notice, probably your anus, your butthole is squeezed as well. Everything is squeezed. So what I want you to do is keep the front part squeezed and relax your tush. Can you do that? It's kind of hard. So imagine just right at the front of your pubic bone. So for women, this would be right around the clitoris. For men, it would feel right around the top of the base of the penis where it meets the pubic bone. So just kind of squeeze right there in the front and leave the back part released. Can you feel the difference? And then squeeze the whole thing and leave the back part released and leave the front part squeezed. It takes practice. And this diagram is going to help you kind of identify those. But here's a great way to get started. Start by squeezing in as tight as you can. And then take a deep breath. And then when you blow it out like you're opening up your yoni, your vagina, your rectum, everything as wide as you can. So open as wide as you can like a giant flower, and then rest gently closed. Right? That's how our resting place should be. Try that again, a deep breath in and like blow them out, and then just rest them. Almost gently open more than gently closed. So try it now. Open, and then rest gently. Now try to squeeze just the front part and leave the back open. That's really accessing your Kegels. Squeezing for women, almost it feels like you're squeezing around the clitoris and the vaginal opening. And ideally, you're doing a couple of hundred of these a day. I know that sounds like a lot, but it doesn't take long. So you should do about 100, squeeze, release, and 100, squeeze, release. You can do them in the grocery store line and traffic. And what I find, men, let's face it, don't have as much of an issue with this as women do for the most part, because they're thinking about their genitals most of the time. But what I find with women is when you're regularly doing your Kegels, it actually creates a better mind-body-mind-genital awareness. And it promotes blood flow there, not only muscle strength, but more circulation, which plays a huge role in arousal and lubrication. And I find that for many women, because of that, because it's creating more arousal, because most women don't think about their vaginas unless they're menstruating or going to the doctor or having sex, right? But this keeps you in touch down there all the time and helps promote libido as well. Brings out that inner goddess. So you let me know how your Kegels go. And if you like this video, make sure to like it and even better, subscribe.